1. Respect. Never do these things with women. In the intricate dance of attraction and relationships, even the most intellectually gifted men can find themselves stumbling over unseen obstacles. These aren't the obvious blunders of overt aggression or blatant disrespect, but rather subtle missteps, quiet concessions that erode a man's perceived value in a woman's eyes. It's not about being too nice in the conventional sense, nor is it simply a matter of texting etiquette. Instead, these mistakes strike at something far more fundamental: a man's self-assuredness, his control over his own narrative, and ultimately, his ability to inspire attraction and respect. These errors, often committed unconsciously, can slowly chip away at a man's confidence and diminish his chances with the women he desires. The good news is that these pitfalls can be identified and avoided, transforming potential weaknesses into sources of strength and solidifying a man's position as a confident, desirable, and respected individual. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding the dynamics of attraction, cultivating self-respect, and presenting oneself in a way that authentically resonates with the qualities women naturally admire. Prepare to delve into these 9 critical mistakes, unearthing the underlying psychology and equipping yourself with the knowledge to navigate the complexities of attraction with grace and intention. The erosion of value, unmasking the 9 mistakes. The transcript identifies 9 common mistakes men make with women. Let's unpack each one and understand the deeper implications. 1. The courtroom defense. Stop explaining yourself like a lawyer. The first misstep lies in the tendency to over-explain, to justify every action and decision to a woman as if presenting a case before a judge. Imagine a scenario. You're running late for a date, or perhaps you haven't responded to a text message as quickly as expected. The knee-jerk reaction from many men is to launch into a detailed explanation, outlining every contributing factor, preemptively addressing any potential offense. "I'm so sorry I'm late." You might say, "Traffic was a nightmare, and then I had this unexpected call from work," and this impulse, while seemingly well-intentioned, communicates a profound lack of confidence and self-assurance. It suggests that you're more concerned with her approval than with standing firmly by your own choices. As the transcript astutely points out, smart men don't explain, they state. They act. A woman doesn't respect a man who constantly feels the need to justify himself. The underlying psychology is simple. Excessive explanation reveals insecurity. It signals that you believe your actions require validation from an external source, specifically the woman you're trying to impress. This diminishes your perceived value by placing her in a position of judgment, effectively handing her the power to approve or disapprove of your behavior. Consider the contrasting image of the confident, self-assured man. He might acknowledge the delay. "Sorry I'm late. Traffic was a mess," but he doesn't dwell on it or offer a litany of excuses. He understands that his time is valuable, and he doesn't need to apologize for the inevitable imperfections of life. He simply moves forward, focusing on the present moment and the interaction at hand. Furthermore, as the transcript highlights, a woman who is genuinely interested in you won't demand a detailed explanation. She'll understand that life happens and that occasional delays or miscommunications are normal. If she is demanding an explanation, it's often a test, a subtle probe to gauge your level of insecurity and your willingness to bend to her will. By offering a lengthy justification, you're essentially failing the test, demonstrating a need for her approval that undermines your attractiveness. Reclaiming your power, the art of concise communication. The solution isn't to become cold or dismissive, but rather to cultivate a sense of self-assuredness that eliminates the need for constant justification. Here's how. Trust your decisions. Before acting, ensure that your choices align with your values and priorities. When you're confident in your own reasoning, you won't feel compelled to defend it to others. State, don't explain. Instead of launching into a lengthy explanation, offer a concise statement of fact. For example, instead of "I didn't text you back because I was at the gym and then I had to run errands and I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you," try a simple "I was busy." Embrace uncertainty. Allow her to wonder. A little bit of mystery can be intriguing. Don't feel the need to fill every silence with explanations. Focus on the present. Once you've acknowledged the situation, shift your focus back to the present moment and the interaction at hand. Don't let the past mistake dominate the conversation. Observe her reaction. Pay attention to her response. If she continues to press for more information, it's likely a test. Stand your ground and resist the urge to over-explain. By mastering the art of concise communication, you project an image of confidence and self-assurance, signaling to the woman that you value your time and that you're not seeking her validation. 2. The overly available nice guy. Stop being the doormat. The nice guy archetype is a well-worn trope in the realm of dating advice, and for good reason. This is the man who is always available, always eager to please, and always putting the woman's needs above his own. He believes that by showering her with attention and affection, he can win her over. However, the reality is often the opposite. The transcript accurately identifies this as a crucial mistake. While kindness and consideration are essential qualities, excessive availability and a constant need to please can be deeply unattractive. Women don't fantasize about the man who's always there for them. They fantasize about the man who makes them work for his attention. The underlying principle here is scarcity. Anything that is readily available loses its value. If a woman has unlimited access to your time, attention, and affection, she'll quickly take it for granted. There's no challenge, no mystery, and no sense of accomplishment in winning your interest. Think of it like a limited edition item. Its scarcity makes it more desirable. People are willing to go to great lengths to acquire something that is rare and exclusive. The same principle applies to attraction. When you make yourself too available, you become like a common commodity, easily obtained and easily discarded. Furthermore, the nice guy often operates from a place of insecurity. He believes that he needs to prove his worth to the woman, to demonstrate that he's a good catch. This desperation is palpable and deeply unattractive. Women are drawn to confidence, not neediness. Reclaiming your value. The power of strategic absence. The solution isn't to become a jerk or to treat women with disrespect. It's about cultivating a healthy sense of self-worth and recognizing that your time and attention are valuable assets. Here's how to avoid the nice guy trap. Prioritize your own life. Focus on your own goals, hobbies, and friendships. Build a life that is fulfilling and meaningful, independent of any romantic relationship. Don't always be available. Don't drop everything to accommodate her every whim. It's okay to say no or to suggest an alternative time. Make her work for your attention. Don't always be the one initiating contact. Allow her to reach out to you. Create mystery and intrigue. Don't reveal everything about yourself too soon. Leave her wanting to know more. Be unpredictable. Surprise her with unexpected gestures or activities. Keep her guessing and engaged. By pulling back and making her work for your attention, you increase your perceived value and create a sense of challenge that can be incredibly attractive. 3. Losing the frame. Stop letting her control the narrative. Every interaction between a man and a woman exists within a frame, a psychological boundary that defines the power dynamic. One person sets the frame, and the other either accepts it or challenges it. If you consistently allow the woman to control the frame, you're essentially relinquishing your leadership role and diminishing your attractiveness. The transcript aptly points out that women respect men who lead. They don't want to be the ones making all the decisions, dictating the course of the relationship, or constantly having to take charge. While they might offer suggestions or express their preferences, they're often testing you to see if you're capable of taking the reins. Think of it like a dance. One person leads and the other follows. If both partners are constantly trying to lead, the dance becomes chaotic and disjointed. Similarly, in a relationship, if the woman is always taking the lead, it can create a sense of imbalance and resentment. The mistake men often make is constantly asking, "What do you want to do?" or "Where do you want to eat?" While these questions may seem polite and considerate, they effectively cede control of the frame to the woman. You're signaling that you're unsure of yourself and that you need her guidance to make even the simplest decisions. Reclaiming leadership, setting the frame with confidence. The solution isn't to become a dictator or to ignore her preferences altogether. It's about taking ownership of the situation and confidently guiding the interaction. Here's how to regain control of the frame. Make decisive choices. Instead of asking, "What do you want to eat?" say, "I'm taking you to this great Italian place I know." Take the initiative. Plan dates and activities without constantly seeking her input. Assume interest. Act as if she's already attracted to you. Don't seek validation or reassurance. Be assertive. Express your opinions and preferences without apology. Lead the conversation. Guide the conversation in a direction that interests you. By taking charge and setting the frame with confidence, you demonstrate leadership qualities that are inherently attractive to women. 4. The open book. Stop oversharing and killing the mystery. Intrigue is a powerful force in attraction. It's the desire to uncover the unknown, to peel back the layers and discover what lies beneath the surface. When you overshare and reveal everything about yourself too soon, you eliminate that intrigue and diminish your attractiveness. The transcript rightly emphasizes the importance of mystery. A woman should never know everything about you too soon. The moment she does, the game is over. There's no chase, no challenge, and no motivation to delve deeper. Think of it like reading a novel. If the author reveals all the key plot points in the first chapter, you're unlikely to continue reading. The suspense is gone, and there's no reason to invest your time and energy in the story. Similarly, in a relationship, if you reveal all your secrets and vulnerabilities up front, you rob her of the opportunity to discover them gradually. The mistake men often make is mistaking vulnerability for intimacy. They believe that by sharing their deepest fears and insecurities, they're forging a deeper connection with a woman. However, premature vulnerability can be overwhelming and off-putting. It can make you appear needy and insecure, which are unattractive qualities. Cultivating intrigue, the art of strategic revelation. The solution isn't to become cold or emotionally unavailable. It's about revealing yourself gradually, allowing her to earn your trust and discover your complexities over time. Here's how to maintain mystery and intrigue. Reveal yourself slowly. Don't dump your entire life story on the first date. Share information in measured doses, allowing her to absorb it gradually. Keep some things private. It's okay to have secrets. You don't need to share every thought and feeling with her. Focus on shared experiences. Instead of dwelling on your past, focus on creating shared experiences in the present. Be playful and teasing. Use humor and playful banter to keep her engaged and guessing. Leave her wanting more. End conversations and dates on a high note, leaving her eager to see you again. By cultivating intrigue and revealing yourself strategically, you maintain her interest and create a sense of anticipation that can be incredibly attractive. 5. The validation seeker. Stop fishing for compliments. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. It's an unshakable belief in yourself, your abilities, and your worth. Conversely, a lack of confidence is a major turnoff. When you constantly seek validation from a woman, you reveal your insecurities and diminish your attractiveness. The transcript accurately identifies this as a critical mistake. Women are hardwired to be drawn to confidence, not arrogance or cockiness, but genuine self-assurance. The moment you start fishing for compliments, asking, "Do you like me?" or trying to prove your worth, she loses respect. Think of it like a job interview. If you spend the entire interview asking the interviewer if you're qualified for the position, you're unlikely to get the job. Your insecurity will be palpable, and the interviewer will question your abilities. Similarly, in a relationship, if you constantly seek reassurance from the woman, she'll question your self-worth and lose respect for you. The mistake men often make is equating validation with affection. They believe that by seeking her approval, they're demonstrating their feelings for her. However, this neediness is unattractive and can actually push her away. Embracing self-worth, the power of internal validation. The solution isn't to become arrogant or dismissive. It's about cultivating a genuine sense of self-worth that comes from within, independent of external validation. Here's how to stop seeking her approval. Focus on your strengths. Identify your strengths and talents, and focus on developing them. Set goals and achieve them. Set meaningful goals for yourself, and work towards achieving them. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical and mental health. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who support and encourage you. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, challenge those thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. By cultivating a strong sense of self-worth, you eliminate the need for external validation and project an aura of confidence that is incredibly attractive to women. 6. The problem solver. Stop trying to fix her problems. Men are often wired to be problem solvers. When a woman expresses a problem or a frustration, the natural instinct for many men is to offer solutions, to try to fix the situation. However, this approach can often backfire. The transcript rightly points out that most women don't talk about their problems because they want answers. They talk about them because they want to feel heard and understood. They're seeking emotional connection, not practical advice. Think of it like this. Imagine you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed. You vent to a friend about your problems, hoping for empathy and support. If your friend immediately jumps in with solutions and advice, you might feel like they're not really listening to you. You might feel like they're minimizing your feelings and trying to shut you down. The mistake men often make is assuming that women are looking for solutions when they're actually looking for emotional validation. By offering unsolicited advice, you can inadvertently make her feel like you're not listening to her, that you don't understand her feelings, or that you're trying to control the situation. Empathy and understanding. The art of active listening. The solution isn't to ignore her problems altogether. It's about learning to listen actively and empathetically, providing emotional support without jumping into fix-it mode. Here's how to respond effectively when she shares her problems. Listen attentively. Pay close attention to what she's saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Acknowledge her feelings. Let her know that you understand how she's feeling. Offer empathy. Put yourself in her shoes and try to see the situation from her perspective. Ask clarifying questions. Ask questions to help you understand the situation better. Avoid giving unsolicited advice. Unless she specifically asks for your advice, resist the urge to offer solutions. Offer support. Let her know that you're there for her and that you're willing to help in any way you can. By practicing active listening and offering emotional support, you create a safe and supportive space for her to share her feelings, strengthening your connection and building trust. As the transcript wisely suggests, instead of saying, "You should just tell your boss off, try damn, that sounds frustrating." That simple shift acknowledges her feelings without immediately jumping to a solution. 7. The apologetic male. Stop apologizing for being a man. In today's society, there's a growing trend of men feeling the need to apologize for their masculinity, to tone down their assertiveness, and to defer to women's opinions and preferences. This can stem from a fear of being perceived as sexist or insensitive, or from a desire to be seen as woke and progressive. However, this approach can often backfire, diminishing a man's attractiveness and eroding his self-respect. The transcript rightly points out that too many men walk around feeling guilty for being masculine. They think they need to be softer, more agreeable, or always defer to what a woman wants. And do you know what happens? They get ignored, disrespected, and put in the friend zone. Women are drawn to men who are confident, assertive, and unapologetically themselves. They don't want a man who is constantly seeking their approval or trying to be someone he's not. They want a man who is comfortable in his own skin, who knows what he wants, and who isn't afraid to go after it. The mistake men often make is confusing respect with appeasement. They believe that by constantly apologizing for their masculinity, they're showing respect for women. However, this approach can actually be perceived as weakness and insecurity. Embracing masculinity, the power of authenticity. The solution isn't to become a misogynist or to treat women with disrespect. It's about embracing your masculinity and being true to yourself without apology. Here's how to own your masculinity. Be confident in your decisions. Trust your instincts and make decisions with conviction. Be assertive in your communication. Express your opinions and needs clearly and directly. Stand up for your beliefs. Don't be afraid to challenge injustice or to speak out against what you believe is wrong. Take initiative. Be proactive and take charge of situations. Be protective of those you care about. Defend those you love and stand up for them when they need it. By embracing your masculinity and being authentic, you project an aura of strength and confidence that is inherently attractive to women. As the transcript emphasizes, think about the men women are drawn to. Leaders, warriors, creators. These are the men who command respect without ever demanding it. 8. The prioritized woman. Stop putting her before your purpose. A man's purpose is his driving force, his reason for being. It's the goals, ambitions, and passions that give his life meaning and direction. When a man makes a woman his sole focus, neglecting his own purpose in the process, he diminishes his attractiveness and erodes his sense of self. The transcript rightly points out that a smart man knows that his purpose comes first, always. His mission, his goals, his growth, these are what define him. But too many men make the mistake of making a woman their priority before she's earned that spot. Women are drawn to men who are driven, ambitious, and passionate about their lives. They want to be with a man who has a purpose beyond them, a man who is working towards something meaningful. They don't want to be a man's mission. They want to be part of his world, a world that already exists without them. The mistake men often make is believing that they need to sacrifice their own happiness and fulfillment in order to win a woman's affection. They cancel plans, put their dreams on hold, and reshape their lives just to accommodate her. However, this approach can actually backfire, making them appear needy and insecure. Staying on course. The power of purpose-driven living. The solution isn't to neglect your relationship or to ignore the woman's needs. It's about maintaining your focus on your own purpose while incorporating her into your life in a healthy and balanced way. Here's how to prioritize your purpose. Define your purpose. Identify your passions, goals, and values, and create a clear vision for your life. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries between your personal life and your relationship. Prioritize your goals. Make time for your goals and ambitions, even when you're in a relationship. Don't sacrifice your dreams. Don't put your dreams on hold for anyone. Communicate your needs. Communicate your needs and priorities to your partner in a clear and respectful way. By staying true to your purpose and living a purpose-driven life, you become a more attractive and compelling partner, inspiring her with your passion and drive. 9. The over-explainer revisited. Stop justifying every action. Emphasis on brevity. This point circles back to the first, but with an added emphasis on the frequency of explanation. While a concise statement can be a sign of confidence, constant explanation, even when brief, signals insecurity. It suggests a deep-seated need to be understood and approved of, even for minor actions. This is the man who feels the need to justify why he chose a particular restaurant, why he's wearing a certain shirt, or why he prefers one activity over another. The transcript emphasizes the difference between clear communication and over-explaining. The former makes you look confident, direct, and in control. The latter makes you look unsure, nervous, and desperate for approval. Think of the most powerful figures you admire. They rarely, if ever, feel the need to over-explain their decisions. Their actions speak for themselves. They operate from a place of inner conviction, confident that their choices are justified. Embracing silence, the power of unspoken confidence. The solution isn't to become secretive or to avoid communication altogether. It's about cultivating a sense of inner confidence that eliminates the need for constant justification. Here's how to stop over-explaining. Trust your instincts, trust your own judgment, and make decisions based on what feels right for you. Be direct and concise. When you do need to explain something, be direct and concise, avoiding unnecessary details. Embrace silence. Allow silence to work in your favor. Don't feel the need to fill every pause with words. Focus on action. Let your actions speak for themselves. Don't seek approval. Don't seek her approval for every decision you make. By embracing silence and trusting in your own judgment, You project an aura of power and confidence that is incredibly attractive to women. As the transcript concludes, the less you explain, the more powerful you seem. Beyond the mistakes, cultivating authentic attraction. Avoiding these 9 mistakes is a crucial step toward cultivating healthy and fulfilling relationships. However, it's important to remember that this isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about developing a genuine sense of self-worth, understanding the dynamics of attraction, and presenting yourself in an authentic and compelling way. Authentic attraction is built on a foundation of self-respect, knowing your worth and valuing yourself. Confidence, believing in yourself and your abilities. Purpose, having a clear vision for your life and pursuing it with passion. Authenticity, being true to yourself and expressing your unique personality. Empathy, understanding and respecting the feelings of others. When you embody these qualities, you naturally attract women who are drawn to your strength, your character, and your authenticity. Conclusion: a journey of self-improvement. The journey to becoming a more attractive and successful man isn't about mastering a set of tricks or techniques. It's about embarking on a journey of self-improvement, cultivating inner confidence, and developing a deeper understanding of yourself and the dynamics of human relationships. By avoiding the 9 mistakes outlined in this essay and focusing on building a strong foundation of self-respect, purpose, and authenticity, you can unlock your full potential and attract the kind of fulfilling relationships you deserve.